everybody. This is Kelly Williams with The Kelly Williams Show in Bay Area Houston Magazine. And it is time for The Kelly Williams Show. All right. So, good morning. I'm so excited. We are live on location at Devereux, Texas, right here in League City. And I'm with Executive Director Pam Reed. Good morning, Pam.
Good morning.
I'm so excited to meet you and get to visit with you today about all this. We're going to be talking about the Dev Ball that's going to be coming up, and this is one of your annual events. It's a really big deal, and I'm really excited to hear all about it. And we're going to tell you how you can be involved with it and help with that or become a part of that event. But I want to ask you, where are you from?
I'm originally from San Antonio, Texas, but I've spent the past 30 plus years here in this area, in this community.
Wow. Okay, so you were born and raised in San Antonio?
Yes.
Nice. It's beautiful there, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a great place to grow up.
Yeah. Do you still have family there?
I do, yes.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, San Antonio is one of my favorite places to go visit. I love that for you. Okay, so how long have you been with Devereux?
This is my 30th year with Devereux.
Okay, I'm sorry. You look like you're 25, so I don't even know how that's possible. Wow, that's amazing. That is wonderful.
Thank you.
What did you do? Did you even do anything before this?
I did. I was a special education teacher here in the local school district, and I found Devereux in 1992 and came to work for Devereux as a teacher back then.
I love that.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so nice. Wow, that's a long time.
It is.
This is like a second home for you.
It is. Sometimes it's my first home.
Yeah, exactly. I saw your little cot back there. I was wondering what was going on. No, I mean, it's really amazing. There's very few people, I think, that you meet that are stay somewhere so long and are so happy and really love what they do. I love that for you. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. So, for you who do not know, and I want to understand more, what is Devereux and what do you do?
Sure. Well, that's a complex question, but I'll summarize it for you and for the audience. Devereux is one of the oldest and the oldest providers of behavioral health care in the country.
Oh my goodness.
We've been around for over 100 years, and in Texas we've been here since 1959, and in League City since 1992. And we provide care for individuals with emotional, behavioral, cognitive differences who need specialized residential care in an environment like Devereux. And what that means is people come here when they're having problems and issues, and they need special help from providers who are psychiatrists, nurses, clinicians, and direct support professionals and teachers for a period of time while we teach them how to manage their emotions, how to regulate their emotions, how to function in the world and society, and how to change their lives for the better.
This is amazing. I had no idea that Devereux had been in the League City area, Bay Area, for so long, and that it's the oldest organization like this in the country.
Yeah, one of the oldest.
Wow, this is amazing. It's right here in the Bay Area, guys. Pam, what age do y'all take here and help?
So we currently are working with ages 14 to 17 in a residential environment with children with all kinds of challenges. So some of them have depression, some of them have trauma in their lives, experienced trauma. Some of them have attention issues. Some of them have more significant psychiatric issues. So we work with a wide variety of adolescents ages 14 to 17 currently.
Amazing. When you say residential atmosphere, what does that mean exactly?
So we have what we call units. They're homes on our campus where adolescents can stay overnight with us and receive 24-hour-a-day care from our professionals. So they actually spend the night here.
That is wonderful. Now, is that on a short-term time frame, long-term? How long?
So typically, the length of stay is right around 60 days, but it can be much longer than that. It can be up to 3 to 6 months and even longer. It really depends on the individual and their needs and what the family and the funders are wanting as well.
Yeah, that is wonderful. That's what I was going to ask you. where does your funding come from to keep a place like this going? Because this is really a necessity for so many people.
Well, one of the places it comes from is from commercial insurance. So
Okay.
you may have commercial insurance, your family may have it, and commercial insurance pays for funds residential treatment in an environment like Devereux. There's also there's some state and federal funding that we receive, and then there's private funding as well. So families may pay privately for services that Devereux offers.
Oh, I love this. How many young people do you think you have helped since you started at Devereux?
Oh my goodness. Since we opened in 1992, thousands.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting chills. I mean, this is really incredible what y'all do.
Thank you.
So can you tell us just quickly, what does a typical day look like for somebody that is staying here?
So since all of our adolescents are school age, they get up in the morning, they eat breakfast like we all do, and they begin their day with some kind of what we call mindfulness groups. So we teach dialectical behavioral therapy to our kids, or skills to our kids, and part of that includes mindfulness. So they have an activity where they share something with their group of kids they're living with and our staff. They set a goal, and then they're off to school. So they go to school
Wonderful.
all day, just like you would if you were at home
Okay.
in our accredited school on the campus.
Oh, that's one. Okay, so they stay on campus and go to school.
They do.
I love that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And so we have special education teachers, and we have an art teacher who helped make this beautiful banner behind us, and along with
Yes.
our students.
Yeah.
And then they have groups for, and they have individual therapy. So groups for dialectical behavioral therapy, and they also have cognitive behavioral therapies as well, and substance use groups as well, if that's appropriate for that particular child.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. That's incredible. I want to talk about y'all have several events over the year that you, and it, I guess is that where you get some of your fundraising from?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about these.
Yes, so one of them is being highlighted today. Thank you
Yes.
for that. And I should also mention, thank you for introducing Andrea Hightower to Devereux,
Love Andrea. Love her.
Miss Galveston County.
That's right.
2022. She's actually going to be speaking at our gala, which is coming up on April the 8th at Hotel Zaza in Houston, about her own personal experiences and her family's experiences with mental health challenges. So thank you for that. That's one of the events. It's a fun event. So we spend a lot of time talking about very serious, sometimes scary things. And the gala is a time where we spend a little time talking about those things, but we have spent a lot of time having fun.
Absolutely.
And so part of the balance is making sure that, we're always advocating and sharing. We want to make sure people know about what we do here at Devereux, and also that we're trying to eradicate the stigma around mental health issues. Although I think people are talking more about it than they ever have.
Yeah.
Based on what's happening in our world, based on the impact of COVID.
Yeah.
We still need to spend more time talking about it, and people like Andrea and others who are willing to come forward and talk about things openly really help us advocate and meet those challenges of eradicating stigma around it. All of us have experienced some kind of either short-term, sometimes long-term mental health issue, depending on various life circumstances. Sometimes you seek help in terms of an outpatient therapist maybe, or a pastor or a friend, and other times you may need more intensive help, and that's what Devereux is here for.
Yeah. And this is one of the places that it is okay if you need help, and it's good to reach out for help. A lot of times your family or close friends don't know how to help you, and they feel helpless as well. How many clients can you have at one time here on campus?
We can have up to, today we can have up to 60 clients on campus.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh my goodness, that's incredible. Pam, did you, when you started here, did you think that this is where I need to be? Was it something that you really felt connected to?
Actually, yes. When I started at Devereux, I walked in. We had the buildings were still being built.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and so we had an office across the street, and I walked in there because I saw a sign advertising for employees,
Yeah.
and I just walked in one day, and I walked into an area where there were pictures of children all over the walls, and I thought, oh my goodness, I'm aligned with these people. I
Yeah.
like these people.
Exactly.
They like children.
Yeah.
And children who have pretty significant challenges,
Sure.
behavioral and emotional challenges, and those are really my favorite types of kids to work with as
Yeah.
a teacher. So yes, I knew from the very beginning,
I love that.
and I think although Devereux has changed over the years in terms of the services we provide and the people that we serve. All of it has been great work. It's been wonderful I feel privileged to work here every day. And
Yeah.
the best part, though, are the individuals we care for, but the staff that work here.
Yeah.
We have some incredibly talented, caring, compassionate people that work here, and they're the ones who also keep coming back every day.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I told you about, well, I don't know if I told you, I told Joni about how I found out about Devereux and exactly what you did years and years ago from a young lady that I know her family very well, and she graduated from college, got her master's, and came and was a counselor or something, or volunteer here. And I thought, what an amazing place. I did not realize that's what Devereux was every time I passed it or saw. I just knew it was something for mental health. I wasn't sure what. And I love, she just spoke so highly of it, and what an amazing place, was making such a difference in people's lives. And so I loved knowing that that was right here in the Bay Area. You think about, sometimes people feel like they have to go out of town or they have to go out of the state to get services like this for their children. And you're right here.
We're right here.
I love that. Is there, if somebody, if a parent or a student doesn't know if this is where they need to go, or this is for them, or what you can do to help them, how do they contact you to ask questions? And
So if you go to DevereuxTexas.org,
Okay.
Our website, you'll see there's a big red button that says Contact Us. And that'll send you to, either you can talk with someone, or you can go to a website and inquire about services we provide. I always encourage people to call us and talk to
Yes.
us so we can help you, either by making a referral to an appropriate provider in the community, because sometimes that's what people need.
Sure, absolutely.
Or by telling you more about, educating you about what we do here at Devereux. That might be appropriate too.
Yeah. Now I'm going to ask a question, because I know people watching this may be wondering, is this a service that insurance would be able to help cover?
Yes.
On individual basis, and kind of see, okay.
Yes, we accept most major insurance.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Yeah, so just call us and inquire, and we'll help you navigate that. Those aren't easy systems to navigate.
Yeah.
You can imagine, just going to the hospital for a surgery, how
Absolutely.
how complex that can be.
Yes.
So we'll help you navigate through
Yeah.
that process.
I love that. I love this. So, talking about the happy things that happen here, you're going to see the sign. I know it says 2020, but that was with the one that got canceled last because of COVID, and it's coming back for 2022. But this amazing decorated thing done by the art teacher and the students here. When is the Dev Ball?
April the 8th at Hotel Zaza.
Very
in Houston.
exciting.
It is.
So tell us a little bit about that. What is it for, and what do y'all do besides get dressed up and have fun?
Well, it's a short program, lots of fun though. So we'll have several speakers. We have Susie Hanks, who's a professional auctioneer. You may recognize her name.
Fun.
She's a lot of fun. Fashionista as well. I can't imagine what kind of outfit she's going to come with. There'll be lots of fun outfits. Both men and women participating and having fun. We'll have a really fantastic band called Bourbon Street. We'll have them back for the second time.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
They do Zydeco and various things, so they're a lot of fun. New Orleans type music.
Oh, love
Yeah,
it.
and then of course we'll the group will meet Elaine and Jim Turner, who are our gala chairs. They're a lot of fun as well. They have a daughter who's a young adult who has autism
Oh,
and can speak personally
yeah.
from their own experiences. Very knowledgeable and very involved and engaged family in the community. Also, we'll have Andrea Hightower, mentioned her a minute ago. And then we have a really fantastic auction.
Oh.
So some premier auction items as well. Susie will be auctioning various things off.
Can you give us a little bit of a clue
Yeah.
about some of these auction items?
Yeah, Joni hasn't given me all the details yet, but there's always a fabulous trip or
Oh,
two.
love when there's a fabulous trip.
Yeah.
Those
And-
always do very well.
And then something that I wanted to highlight this morning, there is a really exquisite pearl necklace being donated by Rose Proler Diamonds and Fine Jewelry. So that'll be a real coveted raffle item.
Very nice.
Yeah. So in addition to the dancing and the advocacy, there's fabulous food.
Oh, yes. I want to hear about the food. It's an important part of every event.
So we've got several sponsors who specialize in South American appetizers and food.
Oh
So
my
they'll be there, and then
goodness.
we'll have a delicious dinner prepared by the chefs at Hotel Zaza. And then just general fun. There'll be lots of things auctioned off. Hopefully some things that the kids here at Devereux have made. That's something usually
Love that.
yeah. And then there'll be some other premier items which we're excited about. So we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to getting back into
Absolutely.
the fundraising event part of what we do here. We do a lot of advocacy, but it's been very limited. We do lots of fundraising
Yeah.
to try to cover the cost of care that is not covered by state and federal funding and commercial insurance.
Sure.
We don't want to do the bare minimum for our clients.
Yeah.
We want to go above and beyond. We want to provide things, basic things, but also things that that they need. So what I mean by that is we often provide clothing for children in our care,
Okay.
and then we also provide basic things, things like dental care and medical care. But then beyond that, kids in our care that have graduated from high school, we provide them with scholarships.
Oh my goodness, how wonderful
Yeah.
is that?
So one of our events, our annual Divots for Devereux golf tournament, all the proceeds from that event are utilized to provide scholarships for children in our care.
Oh, that is absolutely wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody out there is watching and they want to find out how to be sponsors for some of these events or just donate
Mm-hmm.
supplies or funding, how do they do that?
Go to our website,
Okay.
DevereuxTexas.org, and there is a place to donate
Okay.
and to contact us. Of course, you could contact us, call us directly,
Okay.
call the main number and talk to Joni, you mentioned her.
Yes, we love Joni.
Yeah, you can call and talk to me, to anybody else at Devereux. We're happy to talk to people about what we do in any way that someone feels comfortable getting involved with Devereux. We welcome that.
Yeah,
People like to do
absolutely.
different things. You know?
Absolutely. Do you always have, is there always openings for people who may have had a background or experience with drug or alcohol thing, any issues where they can come counsel or help be mentor? I mean, if somebody is interested in doing that, do they just contact you?
Yes, so we have a group of, they're an army of women and men called the Friends of Devereux,
Oh,
who,
love that.
now you have to go through a certain process
Sure.
in order to come and be involved here at
Yeah.
Devereux. There's lots of rules.
yes.
I wouldn't want it any other way, but there are lots of rules. You can be involved in terms of at Christmas time, at holidays. You can be involved at graduation time. In any capacity that you want to be, you can help decorate an event, or you can give cash money. You could tutor a child. There's all kinds of ways to get involved at Devereux, and we welcome everyone
Oh,
to
that's wonderful.
contact us and let us know what
Yeah.
they're comfortable doing.
That is great. Okay, so the Dev Ball is coming up in April, you
Yes.
said. Is there still openings for sponsorships
Yes.
or silent auction items, I mean, is there still
Yes.
openings for that?
There's several different opportunities for
Okay.
sponsorships. Those are also listed on savorthehope.org, which is the website for the gala.
Okay.
But there's opportunities for people to get involved through various types of sponsorships.
Oh, wonderful.
Just look at that website and you'll see the various ways to do that. I don't have the full list here, but I looked this morning and there's still several opportunities for people to sign up and get involved.
Oh, good. So if you are interested in being a part of the Dev Ball, the Savor the Hope Gala that's coming up in April, there are opportunities for you to give, to help volunteer, and to maybe donate auction items. You could just need to contact them and let them know. Pam, what do you think you've been here 30 years, you said. What do you think has been one, and I know there's probably several, but just one of the your most favorite things about being a part of Devereux?
Wow.
I know. It's a loaded question,
It's
so
a hard question.
you gotta, I know.
So there's rarely anything better than hearing a success story.
Yeah.
So we get to hear those a lot. We're very fortunate. We get to hear not only when kids are here in our care and progressing, because that's expected. You come to Devereux, you should get better, right?
Yeah.
But what's really amazing is when you hear from them years after they're gone and they contact you. Now, either social media or they call and hear about their lives now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it will give you chill bumps, but
Oh,
it will also remind you. It's a great reminder for all of us, just the impact we're making, the reason why we do the work we do, and how important it is. Not just for today, but for tomorrow and for our future. So that's probably one of the greatest things that happens. It's sort of the official payday. It's not really payday.
Yeah, no. Can you remember or think of something that one of these kids has said that really reminds you how grateful you are to be here?
Yeah, recently we had a young person who was in our care back in 2010.
Oh my goodness.
Contact us via social media, and she went on and on about the care she received here and how she called it. She said, it was very clear to her that the staff here cared about her.
Oh.
And she said, and although when she came here, she was in dire straits and had some pretty significant mental health issues, that we never gave up on her. And that we believed in her. And although she did a lot of pushing us away, she was really glad we didn't stay away, even though she pushed us away for a long time. Because in the end, she was able to really incorporate what she learned here, get better, and grow some self-confidence, and really improve her self-esteem and her, belief in herself. And move on, and she's successful. She has a family today.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and has a job, and thanks us for our tough love.
Absolutely.
She also said something very interesting. She still remembers all the staff and even their birthdays.
Wow.
Which I thought, that's something that a former client has not said to me before, but we were her family for a long period of time.
Absolutely.
But I think the biggest message there is that we never gave up on her, and we believed in her and encouraged her through some of the toughest times in her life.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is I love what y'all are doing here.
Thank you.
This is really incredible to get to sit down with you and find out all about the way you are changing lives in the world, literally right here in the Bay Area. It's incredible. If there would be 3 things you could tell the viewers that you want them to know about Devereux, Texas, what would it be?
First and foremost, we are so very grateful for the support we receive in the community. There has been quite a lot of attention focused on mental health in our community, and Devereux is always invited to the table to participate in the discussion.
That's wonderful.
And your advocacy and your education and understanding of mental health is really important to me and to Devereux. There's still, there's varying beliefs about how much people with mental illness can really control their behavior.
Yeah.
Some people believe that it's perfectly within their control, all of it. And then there are people like me who, because I've seen it firsthand for many, many years, not all behavior is in the person's control.
Yeah.
And I think we have to, we have to keep that in mind when we're thinking about what's needed, what resources are needed, and the kinds of supports that are needed for individuals suffering from emotional and behavioral differences. Although I think there has been progress.
Yeah.
There's been progress in talking about it. We have to keep that in mind. I became a believer a long time ago when I saw it firsthand. When you see someone who's really suffering with a major mental health issue, whether that's psychosis or schizophrenia, it doesn't take you more than one time to know that that person is not in control.
Yes.
And they need help. And not all behaviors, within the control of the person. So I think that's important. The other thing is we're here. We're here for this community. We're here for our families, for the young people in our community. And we want to help.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, you're doing it. And we're so proud of everything that you and your amazing staff
Thank
are
you.
doing. Where are you located exactly so people know?
So we're located in League City on 1150 Devereux Drive, next to, right off of Calder Road and 518, next to Walgreens. Walgreens, we actually used to own the property where Walgreens is now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's why that Walgreens looks a little bit like Devereux.
Yeah. This is what you have to look like if you're going to build right here. Yeah.
So we're located right here.
Very nice. Yeah.
Right before the historic district in League City, sort of in the heart of League City.
Yeah.
Right off of 45.
That's right. Very easy to get to. Do you have specific hours that somebody can contact you?
So we don't necessarily have specific hours, but our admissions office is open every day from 8 to 5 and longer.
Okay.
And you can call Devereux anytime, and you'll be directed to either a message, a voicemail where you can leave a message and we'll contact you. You can reach us on our website, or you can call us.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have specific goals that you really hope that you're going to be reaching in the next couple of years?
Yes. We want to serve more and more of our local community families and adolescents, teens. We also want to serve children and families from across the Houston Metroplex area and then across the state of Texas.
Wonderful, wonderful. Guys, one of the great things about Devereux is that they are a part of this movement that is making sure people know it is okay to ask for help. And they are here and they are making a difference. And if you or anyone you think they need help or you need help, call them. Go on their website. They'll give you different places to contact them and talk to somebody. And they're here to help. And they're doing it and they're changing lives every day. And I love that. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. The Dev Ball is coming up in April. You can be a part of it. You can donate. You can volunteer. Go online. What is the website?
SavorTheHope.org.
SavorTheHope.org. How can people find you on social media?
Devereux, Texas.
Okay, Devereux, Texas. There you go. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching today. Thank you so much, Pam.
Thank you.
This has been really incredible. Thank you, Joni, Nancy, everybody. What a wonderful place. What a wonderful bunch of people that are here making a difference every day. You can watch The Kelly Williams Show every week right here on Facebook and YouTube. And thank you so much. We hope you have an awesome and blessed rest of your day. See you later. Thanks.